Well, good morning, everyone. I am so excited that today has arrived. If you all can't see this little woman right here, feel free to keep coming right in around to this side, because I have a big booming voice, but not the largest of stature. My name is Eve Walkhouse. I'm Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of the Greater Harrisburg area, and today you stand in our brand new Restore. We are so excited. A Restore is a place where beautiful items that are donated by our community can continue to live and impact Harrisburg. They will be donated right where you stand. They will be cleaned and put onto this floor and sold at very affordable prices. And we will all benefit because homeowners, other kinds of shoppers, people in our community will now be able to find a place to both donate and purchase quality items, and 100% of those proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity. This is your store. You are the donors, and I'm the one crying. You are the shoppers. You are the volunteers, and in fact, you are the community. And I know that I could have never done this alone. So for all of you out there, let me start with my deepest thanks, because the difference we are making is quantifiable impact in our vision for a world where everyone has a decent home. That's not a vision that only some human beings on this earth demand. That is a requirement of humanity. And because of today, more people's lives will change. Not only is this day not mine, but this day is for thousands and thousands of us that will come and donate, come and shop, and come and volunteer. And with me today, I have several members of my board and other members of our community who want to thank you and show what kind of impact we can have in Dauphin County and the West Shore when we all work together. It's my pleasure to introduce Harrisburg's Mayor, Linda Thompson.
I'm a little taller than Eve. Just a little taller. I'm excited to be here this morning. It's another great day in our great city of Harrisburg, and thank you for all who are involved with this major project, this most important project, this most needed project. Thank you for coming to the ribbon cutting and the grand opening of Habitat for Humanity of the Greater Harrisburg Area's Restore, the first in the Harrisburg area. As I transition out of this mayoralship into a higher position, as God has called me, I am so honored that I can go out with a legacy of such great things. And this is yet another partnership of another great initiative. And I have a list of firsts. So we're glad that this is the first store in the Harrisburg area of this type. I am so pleased that Habitat for Humanity chose the city of Harrisburg's major corridor as the site for this new business. We have to do a lot more in terms of visibility and signage out there, Eve, so we'll have to find a big donor to do that. Perhaps Giant will do that for us? Pressure. As you know, the city of Harrisburg and Habitat for Humanity share the common goal of ensuring more affordable housing for low and moderate income families in the city and the surrounding communities. We share Habitat for Humanity's mission and their vision to work in partnership with God and people everywhere from all walks of life to develop communities with people in need of building, renovating, and repairing houses, so that there are decent houses in the decent communities in which every person can experience God's love and can live and grow into all of God's needs and that He intends for all of us. Habitat for Humanity plays a significant role in the strategy to provide affordable housing for citizens in our community. Through a variety of joint ventures, we have made significant strides to improve the conditions for families living in inadequate housing through new and home construction. Since my leadership in 2010, we have built well over 200 new and newly renovated housing in this city, which is well over $160 million in new investment. We are making major repairs, and we understand that safe and affordable housing is critical to economic development, stabilization of communities, reduction in blight and crime, and creation of neighborhoods where there is pride in home ownership. Our joint commitment has resulted in great success, as I said, and we are anxious to expand opportunities for more families to have such housing, but we all know that these initiatives require significant financial resources. And the Brain Trust that came out of Eve and all her board members and her volunteers and partners make it so that when nonprofits are constantly scattering and in need of finances to support their social service programs, such as job training, food banks, and donations for clothing for women who are trying to transition back into society, it's always important to think outside the box. And so this initiative here today is just another way of thinking outside the box and creating an independent revenue-generating engine to sustain that nonprofit that they have built over the years called Habitat for Humanity. So we applaud Habitat for Humanity's ingenuity and vision to establish the Harrisburg Restore as a resource for a stream of income. The Harrisburg Restore is the 18th Habitat for Humanity Restore in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The Restore is a separate business entity, as we have said, established to generate income to support the housing construction programs of Greater Harrisburg Habitats for Humanity. Now, just because the store exists and it's going to be an independent economic engine drive, it doesn't mean that corporate America, who so willingly gives to Habitat for Humanity to build these houses, doesn't have to cease and desist. It means you have to do more, because now you're going to be competing on how much money you can raise versus what Eve raised through this store. That's a call of action. As the facility opens, this 12,000 square foot facility, we sell overstock, discontinued, new and used household and building materials, fixtures, furniture, appliances, and other items donated by manufacturers, stores, contractors, and individuals. Now, as I was talking to Eve and one of her contributors, Giant Food, we said, hey, if people are coming down here to buy new furniture for their homes or their apartments, we don't want them throwing their mattresses and their couches out front and in the back alleys to come down here and get the new stuff. So somehow, some way, we got to encourage people that if you're coming down here to get new furniture and you want to get rid of the old furniture, our back alleys and our corners are not the way to do it. You got to find some kind of way to get a hauler to get the stuff out of your house and come down here and buy the new stuff. So let's just hope that that's what people will do when they come to this new store. The store will be open to the public. Citizens from across the region will be able to purchase a variety of items at reduced prices. The key to sustainability for the Restore is continuous, generous donations from businesses and individuals, as well as patronage of the store. Patronage of this store provides a way for the entire community to contribute toward the work of Habitat for Humanity. And there's about four elected officials here today, some clergy. Get your checkbooks ready, because Eve needs you to walk around the store and buy some furniture. What? George, where's your checkbook? Talk to my wife. Oh, talk to the wife. Okay. Well, anyway, it's a good thing. The Restore represents the fruition of a grand vision of Harrisburg. The vision could not have been possible without the support of some very generous sponsors, and I must extend sincerely thanks to Hershey, Giant Foods, the MI Windows and Doors from Grants, Pennsylvania. These companies have demonstrated their commitment to the goal of increasing affordable housing through their generous contributions of staff time, physical time, financial and human resources, and a great goal, golf fundraising, and a great opportunity to go out and have fun at this golf tournament. So we thank you so very much. We ask you to continue to pray for Habitat for Humanity, its leadership, its vision, and continue to come down and be a partner in creating better lives for the people of our communities. And we always say that nonprofits, while they don't make a lot of money, their staff gives up a lot of their expertise to get the job done. It's because of the philanthropists that make this organization sustain itself. But also, nonprofits create jobs, and that's the good thing about it. They create to the gross domestic product, they create to the local economy. While they are tax-exempt entities in terms of their properties, they still create jobs, and those jobs create revenue for both our state, regional, and federal government and our local government. And so for that, they are a good partner to the city of Harrisburg, and we're so honored to have them a partner with the city of Harrisburg. So ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to support the store, come often, spend money, contribute items for sale, and encourage others to patronize the Harrisburg Habitat for Humanity's Restore. God bless all of you and all that you do, and we'll move forward with the rest of the program.
Thank you so much, Mayor. In fact, there are many of us here today who all have had contributing roles in the leadership of our community, and leadership is what drives great change. Impact can be targeted in certain neighborhoods. It can be coordinated by lots and lots of community leaders. Many of you are here today, but we also need strong leadership in terms of top down as well as bottom up. And I'm so proud that today we have two more representatives of that kind of leadership who truly understand that our community has a voice and we are speaking for impact and change in affordable housing. One of those is State Representative Patty Kim, and I'm delighted to share this podium with you.
Good morning. So excited to have this here in my district. I can't take credit for any of this. I just want to thank Habitat for Humanity, all of the board members and the volunteers and the sponsors for making this happen. As we all know, there are so many benefits to this store, but I love the name, Restore, because Restore defines what this will do. It'll restore the dignity of our residents. It'll restore the stability of my residents. It'll restore the tax base as we increase home ownership, and it'll restore the pride of the city, which we all have right now. Thank you for coming out. And I just also have to I just also love the recycling aspect of this. Not only is it going to be helping people with their homes and generate revenue, but there's so many things that are left. I have stuff at home that are still good. I don't want to pay money for the incinerator because it's a lot of money. But to bring it here and to have it reused just is such a win-win for all of us. I don't know why Pastor Page is laughing at me right now, but it's all good. Thank you for having me here, and thank you so much, Eve and Habitat for Humanity, for doing this. Thank you.
In the 27 years that Habitat for Humanity has been impacting Dauphin County, there have been a few single individuals who have risen up over and over and over, championing the rights of our residents here and the dignity that all of us have to have in our small neighborhoods and our blocks and our changes. And one of those with the strongest, most passionate voice for change and improvement for all of us in Dauphin County is Dauphin County Commissioner George Hartwick. Please welcome him with me.
This truly is a great day in Harrisburg and on Paxton Street, and in a corridor that, quite frankly, demands and really is in need of significant investment and redevelopment and holds so much potential. This initiative of Habitat for Humanity, I'm always grateful to be in partnership with Habitat for Humanity. They provide such a critical mission when resources have dried up, and for those who cannot afford home ownership, to continue to trudge forward and to ensure that home ownership is something that access is provided to all Americans, all folks who live in this county, and all folks who live in this city. That critical mission is, there's no clearer point, people, than Habitat for Humanity. And very few times do you find a project that's win, win, win. This is win, win, win. If you've got old and gently used and able to be recycled furniture, and oftentimes we say some of the abandoned lots and furniture that is cleaned up throughout the city of Harrisburg is a result of somebody trying to clean it out quick to get somebody in there quick. This is a great opportunity to be able to understand our responsibility to our earth, our city, and to our community by making sure we take the extra time and effort to bring those gently used pieces of furniture and other household items to this location. Number two, it offers quality and affordable opportunities for our residents and our contractors. That is something that is sorely needed, and it's something that, from the third win, generates revenue for probably one of the most worthwhile causes related to home ownership in any sector of our industry that we have here. So on behalf of that win-win-win, on behalf of the vision of the board members, on behalf of some of the business partners that I know continue in this county and this community to step up over and over and over again. The needs continue to grow, but our partners that are there continue to step up, and we are grateful because this takes a great deal of partnership. It takes us all coming together for the right reasons. It takes us all to be on the same page related to the same opportunities and the same vision for Habitat for Humanity. And in honor of the use, store, the restore, sell, we prepared a proclamation on behalf of the residents today. The Dauphin County Board of Commissioners are delighted to join family, friends, elected officials, and members of the community at large in celebrating the grand opening of Habitat for Humanity of the Greater Harrisburg's Area Restore, located at 800 Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Since 1986, Habitat for Humanity of the Greater Harrisburg area has strived to eliminate poverty housing in central Pennsylvania through new builds, rehabs, and critical home repairs, and assisted more than 350 local families. Whereas consistent with its mission, Restore sells overstocked, discounted, new and used building materials that are donated by manufacturers, stores, contractors, and individuals. Whereas the center also donated fixtures, furniture, appliances, tools, and other treasures to the public at bargain prices. Whereas by reusing and repurposing unwanted materials and household items, Habitat for Humanity is helping to wipe out waste and preserve our environment. Therefore, we join with the 268,000 residents of Dauphin County in cutting the ribbon on Habitat for Humanity of Greater Harrisburg's area's new Restore. We applaud its unwavering commitment to our community and its investment in our future. And in grateful recognition thereof, we are pleased and proud to proclaim August 23rd, 2013 as Habitat for Humanity of the Greater Harrisburg Area Restore Day in Dauphin County. Congratulations.
I certainly want to support and thank so many of our community's donors and contributors to make today possible. Thank you to MI Windows and Doors Corporation, what a fabulous local company here in Dauphin County. Thank you so much to Giant Ahold for your support in getting your shelving from your Giants when you are upgrading into our store so that they can continue to serve our community. And thank you so much to the Hershey Company. Your $25,000 went a long way in being able to open the doors today. For those kinds of donations, we thank and applaud our community. There are 3,000 volunteers who come every year to volunteer with Habitat, and now they'll be able to volunteer in the Restore as well. And my staff is about 10 people small. So really, this kind of dream is only possible through generous volunteerism of people in our community. And I would like to introduce our Restore Manager, Bill Wood, and our Assistant Restore Manager, Lindsay Kirkwood, and all of you who have volunteer t-shirts on today to help me hold the ribbon as we will now cut the ribbon and let you all come in and see the Restore.
Can we join us on the count of three? One, two, three.
100% of the items we sell are donated by individuals, people who are renovating bathrooms and kitchens, companies. They may have discontinued or scratch and dent items that are still beautiful items, but they don't have a place for them. We now have a home for those donations, and in fact, we can coordinate pickups and come out and pick them up from you. And then those donations come here to Habitat for Humanity's Restore, and 100% of the proceeds and the money raised is going to go back into our community. There's so much more we can do with quality products, and they're at affordable prices here. We tend to be about 50% of retail, and you never know what treasures are going to be here because it changes every day. We get donations in, we clean them, we price them, we put them out on the floor, and they are ready for purchase. So people can keep coming back again and again to find great deals at great prices for a great cause. We are always looking for donors and volunteers. While we have 3 staff that are Habitat for Humanity staff that will be running the store, majority of the people who will be here day to day, welcoming people, being at the cash register, accepting donations, are community volunteers who've always wanted to support Habitat for Humanity, and now is a perfect place for them to use their talents in serving the public. One of the things that's really important about Habitat for Humanity's items that we sell is that when you would figure out where they would go before coming to a Restore, there really wasn't a location for many of these quality items to go. In fact, we think our #1 competitor is the landfill. And whatever we can do by reducing waste in our community helps all of us.